Clement's Homebrew coming at you. Out in the garage today. It's a beautiful day. It's sunny. I couldn't resist. It's a Friday, and I needed to get some of the sun in, get my vitamin D going. Speaking of vitamin, and ending winter, I hope. I'm going to wrap the winter up then with Troegs Mad Elf Ale. That's right, Troegs Brewing Company out of Hershey, Pennsylvania. And this is a big beer. It's a big 11% beer, 15 IBUs. It's going to be a sweet one. It's made with cherries and honey. This one came to me from the East Coast. It was sent out by Barry from the Brewed Palate. So we're going to give this one a try. This is made with Pilsner Munich and chocolate malts, Saaz and Hallertau hops, some type of spicy Belgian yeast, and they've got Pennsylvania honey, sweet and sour cherries in it. So let's get this one cracked open. Wow, I can smell a very sweet molten cherries right away on this. A lot of effervescence coming up the sides. I don't know if you can see with my terrible lighting today. Yeah, the color's like a hazy amber red, kind of, someplace between like a ruby red and an amber color. And anyway, let's get a nose on it. Oh wow, okay, so I do get the cherries. They use, like they said, sweet and sour cherries, and you kind of can get that, but it's so malty sweet. It almost comes off just slightly medicinal, like it was some kind of a cough syrup almost. But you do get the malt, and you definitely get the spicy Belgian yeast that they use. You get a little bit of banana, I'd say, on that too. Some clove, maybe coriander. There's some spiciness. Yeah, it's a sweet maltiness. You do pick up on the honey, but a very sweet maltiness on it. And you really don't pick up on the hops at all, but it's only 15 IBUs. Anyway, we're going to just jump right in. I just needed a big beer on a Friday. Here we go. Holy smokes, that is sweet. Oh my God, that is sweet. You definitely get the cherries off this, but this is a heavy maltiness. You really get all the malts on this, no question. I think what I got in the nose was right. It almost is like a medicinal sweetness, a medicinal cherry, lightly syrupy, I would say, so very viscous. Quite boozy as well. This is not hiding the alcohol at all. I mean, it's there. Oh my gosh, that's almost hard to take, to be honest with you. It's very sweet. You've got to like sweet things. You've got to like cherry and honey and almost cough syrup. If you liked cough syrups, man, you would just dig on this beer. You get a hint of some other dark fruits on it. I'd say there's a little bit of raisin on there as well. Maybe some plum. You get a little bit of banana off of it. I'm sure from the Belgian yeast. A little bit of spiciness. It could be coming from the hops, although they're very small quantities, I'm sure. But I'm going to guess that's a combination of the malts along with the Belgian yeast that kind of gives some of those spice type flavors. My guess is they used just a load of the Pilsner and Munich malts, probably light on the chocolate, and then just tons of cherries, and there's a lot of residual sweetness left in this, so they probably don't ferment it down all the way or something. It's very sweet on the palate. Yeah, it doesn't dry out at all. And there's a moderate amount of carbonation on it. This is an American strong ale, without a doubt. And I like strong ales. I really do. I like those sweet strong ales, but the sweetness on this is almost a bit much to take, really, for me. Yeah, I think as a strong ale, I have to put it into the B range, B category. And there's parts of me that likes it because I love cherry, and I'm a cherry pie guy. I love that, but I can't rank it too high. I want to say that for a strong ale, I'm going to put it at about an 85. And overall on this beer, it's fun. It's high alcohol. I'm enjoying it, but I probably would need to have it again. I wouldn't refuse if it was handed to me. Honestly, I'm going to go B- with it. I really am. I'm going to drop down to an 83 on my overall. I'm going to be feeling just fine probably after a little while with this one, but I just don't think it's all that. I think there's a lot of hype around this beer because there's a lot of cherries and in the winter and so forth. But there are some really great old ales to be had in our area. So, oh well, there you go. So from Kevin at Clement's Home Brew, life's too short to drink cheap beer, and I will see you in the next beer review.